Right. All right. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I have to hit that little DX, break it down. Sorry. I ain't got no introduction. You already know what it is. Joffrey's VIP Room. I'm your host, Joffrey. And of course, we got your boy, David, up in here again. David, say what's up to the good people.
What's up, people?
That's what's up, man. And then we got my boy, the Marvelous Knight up in here, another YouTuber. Y'all might want to go ahead and go over to his channel. Check out his Marvelous Knight. What you got on your channel, bro?
Got movie reviews, video game gameplay, a couple of video game reviews and stuff like that. I got like a lot of content I need to record and put on there, but I've been lazy. But yeah, definitely check out the channel. It's got some stuff on there. You can check the recent Spider-Man Far From Home review and Marshala Ali. Oh yeah, No Way Home. And Swan Song, Apple TV exclusive. So
hell yeah. Well, I want y'all to go to his YouTube channel and check out those reviews and Swan Song. He said it was pretty damn good, but I mean, hey, I want y'all to check it out for yourself, man. So check out Swan Song and his channel, man.
It was a definitely deep movie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you get your thinking.
Oh, cool. What's that, Dave?
That we will see.
Yeah, get your thinking.
Yeah, that was on my list. We already know Mahershala Ali. He's gonna be Blade later on in the next couple of years, but we'll get to all that. So y'all get ready.
Man, damn, a couple of years. They need to hurry up and just make it now. Brother ain't getting no younger, man. Man, like 48.
Oh, man, come on, Marvel. Y'all already know what it is.
Yeah.
Joffrey's VIP room. I want y'all to go ahead and get ready. About to get started. So, before we get started, what I want y'all to do is go ahead to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And like I said, go ahead on to the Marvelous Knight YouTube channel and like, share, comment, and subscribe for his channel as well too. My brother's been on vacation. Like he said, he's been lazy, but hey, when you vacate, you don't do shit.
Been a bum. You see, I've been a bum.
Hey man, you can't afford to be a bum, man. You deserve it, brother. You chill out.
No, right?
Yeah. The missus probably like, man, you can't go outside the gray sweatpants, like, man. Hey, I'm bumming right now. Don't worry about it.
Nah, she be like, when you gonna shave? I'm like, man, if I had it my way, no.
Straight up, man. Oh man, so we about to go ahead and get into it, y'all. Doctor Strange, the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm gonna go ahead and toss it to my brother David because he's the one who shared this news with me, and he pretty much sent me a message saying that it's exclusive. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness will have most of the What If, Fox, and Spider-Verse characters on there. So, David, since you sent that message to me to let me know, I want you to go ahead and do the honors, bro, and start off with it and give me your ideas and your thoughts on it.
Well, I think they bridge the gap and bring Fantastic Four and the X-Men and all the rest of those characters that Fox and Sony owned, had the rights to. Because I don't need another origin story. We had enough. Just give us the movie. We don't need to know how they got their powers and all that. We've seen it way too many times. Just give us the movie. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Straight up, man. I agree on that. Marvelous Knight, the Marvelous Knight. Give me your thoughts on it, brother.
To piggyback off what David said, we don't need another origin story. Just give us the movie. Just give us how you did Spider-Man. We didn't have an origin for Tom Holland. It was just, hey, that's Spider-Man, and it kept rolling. So just give us that. We can have the X-Men, together. You don't got to do it where they all together. You can be where they got to find some people, but you can establish it. Wolverine is already working with Professor X and stuff like that, and we know his past and stuff like that. So You could do it that way, and since Marvel owns Fantastic Four and X-Men rights now, so we don't need an origin story. We done seen it. We know how they get their powers. Fantastic Four. So just give us a movie, do it good. You always cast the right people. I wish we can get Henry Cavill as Wolverine, but hey, we'll see what happens.
He probably, you know what? Him as Wolverine.
He would make a good Wolverine, but I prefer.
You prefer who now? You said who, Jackman?
I prefer him as Superman instead.
Yeah. When we got that doggone DC we talk every time, man. I'm gonna try to hold in my anger because myself, Eric, and David was talking about that last time. Like, we need to have a panel where we just go in, talk about DC, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But we'll save that energy. And I picked the right ones to be on that panel. I'm pretty sure we can pick the right ones that go off on that one. The way how we got on Wonder Woman ass. That 1980.
Man, speaking of that, I just brought that movie because it was $5. I was like, it's worth it. It's worth it. I was like, it's worth $5. That's a deal.
$5 worth.
Yeah, $5 worth. Blu-ray.
My goodness, man.
Yeah, at Target.
I wouldn't mind Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. He's still in shape. He still can pull it off.
Actually, there's a rumor that he's supposed to make a cameo in here in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
there's also a rumor they're gonna have the humans in there too.
I wouldn't mind that.
They can. And that's what's so crazy about it, is that now that they finally got the rights back to their characters, there's no telling what they're gonna do. Like me and Dave was talking about, it's like, okay, so Fantastic Four, the X-Men from the Fox version, we already know Deadpool is rumored to be in it, or he will be in it.
Yeah.
People from the Spider-Verse. So I'm like, that's the cartoon. So it's like, we're gonna see who's gonna be the real live action characters. I don't know if they're gonna put all of them in there, maybe just a few. I start being silly and start thinking about, okay, so since it's gonna be the Spider-Verse characters coming over, put my boy Nicolas Cage up in there for a minute so I get a good ass laugh, because he was in the Spider-Verse and then he was Ghost Rider, and Nicolas Cage is just gonna be Nicolas Cage. And if they have like a moment where they just jumping from one costume to the next, because who else was it? It was Captain America. He was Human Torch at one point in time, and now he's Captain America. I can see them playing around with some of this stuff, man. So, I mean, who else do y'all think will show up in it? I know they can't use everybody because of money.
Man, you know what would be dope in in the Multiverse of Madness, why they have these different dimensions and multiverses or whatever opening, and a little portal or whatever opens, and you see Chris Evans, and you thinking, oh shit, Captain America, but then you just hear him say "flame on," and he turns into the human. So that'll be dope and funny. Yeah. Just a little cameo. That'll be dope and funny.
That would, oh my gosh, man, I would love it so much. Cause like I already said, like when they did the it was the last Avengers Endgame, when Tony Stark and Captain America them went back in time or whatever. I was like, man, it'll be so freaking hilarious if Don Cheadle runs into Terrence Howard, War Machine. I would laugh so hard. Terrence Howard, he's having his little whatever. You have to pay him too much money, but I mean, hey, it is.
It used to be my role, baby.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
It's hard out here for a pimp.
Oh man, straight up, man. So I mean, it's the possibilities, man. And in the trailer, we saw the trailer, of course, and we saw Wanda in full-on Scarlet Witch mode, man. So yeah, man. What did y'all think about the trailer?
I thought the trailer was pretty dope. I was very happy. I lost my shit when they showed the evil variant Doctor Strange, and then I was like, oh, they going to What If, and Actually, Marvel, they always give stuff away with their goddamn action figures. That's how I knew old boy, can't think of his name, was gonna have dreads. That's where I first saw that. Yeah, that's where I saw that at. And so Target has an exclusive Doctor Strange, and he's gonna get his protector armor suit or something like that. So I'm very excited for that. And like you see Scarlet Witch, but it's also confirmed that Loki's supposed to be in this movie as well. So because this should be the film where you get the direction of where Marvel is going. You know that they're exploring the multiverse. Nick Fury is up in space doing something with the Skrulls. Yeah. So it's good to see how they tie all this stuff together and see where they go from here.
Yeah. Totally agree with you. Man, so I'm curious, man. Who do y'all think will show up in this Multiverse of Madness? Because like I said, I mean, they have the money. We know they got the money for it. I mean, Spider-Man made over $1 billion. I know that's Spider-Man, but it all goes, all that residue go back, to Marvel, and
well, majority of it goes to Sony. I think Marvel and Disney get the ticket sales or something like that. If I read it correctly, but they get like a little percentage of it too. But even with that, all the stuff that they put out and this year alone, Eternals and Black Widow, Shang-Chi. I think out of all the movies that they put out, I think Spider-Man and Shang-Chi was probably they most successful at the box office. So they got some pretty dope, but people that you can see in it, like find a way to bring the X-Men in, and this is a good way, the multiverse, it's unforgiving. So we've seen it in a bunch of movies and comic books that when the multiverse is explored, nothing really stays the same, and you can introduce the X-Men this way. You can bring in the Fantastic Four and stuff like that. So it's pretty where they can take it. So
I agree, man. Totally agree with you. And then of course there's also rumors about Ghost Rider. Norman Reedus is going to be playing Ghost Rider, but that's just a rumor. And he's been, I would love to see that because he's been pitching it for so long to Marvel about he wants to be a part of it. We saw with Simu Liu, sorry if I butchered your name, brother, but from Shang-Chi, he pitched himself to Marvel and they're like, okay, bet. And this brother I think his original occupation was an accountant, financial accountant. And so I'm talking about like, hey man, so let us get up there, man. We start pitching ourselves to him like, hey, Marvel, we can play this part right quick for you. What you need? So what y'all think about hearing about Norman Reedus pitching to be Ghost Rider?
It'll be dope to see him return to the world of Marvel. His last Marvel film, as we know, was Blade 2.
That is true.
He was a little punk dude who Blade blew up. He's like, first off, I've been on to you since the beginning.
Yeah.
And it's not a dud. So it'll be nice to see him get his second round of glory.
Yeah.
Like so many that we know that have played multiple roles in different Marvel movies. So it'll be dope. I think that's an excellent choice for Ghost Rider. I can't really say anybody else. If I did, I have to say Tom Hardy. I thought he would probably been a good choice for him. But that's all I got on the top of my head.
Gotcha. Yeah, I can't really. I'm pretty sure some more people out there that can play as Ghost Rider.
choice though. He's like actually the perfect choice.
Yeah, that's why I was like, when he came out, said, I'm like, I don't know. There you go, right there.
The man been on the motorcycle like all his career, and what's that Dawn of the Dead? Even though I haven't watched the show, but I seen that he's been on a motorcycle all his career.
Yeah.
It'll been a great choice and a great cast, and I think he has the personality for Johnny Blaze,
Mm-hmm.
so it'll be really dope. And actually, bringing in the Fantastic Four or having them cameos, I'd love to see The Rock voice the Thing.
Yeah.
I think he'll be a dope. Because you don't need him to play the thing, you just have him to voice him. I think he'll be dope.
That is.
But he probably too sold on his Black Adam, so he don't want to jump over. But he'd been a dope choice.
Yeah, they might want to leave Rock alone for a little bit after he told Vin Diesel.
Yeah, that dude there, man. Vin out here embarrassing himself.
Oh my God!
But the little girl move on that one. I'm like, this dude here.
Yeah, I mean, the man say he shocked me. I thought I thought we had an understanding. We talk face to face. So, but also in the trailer, in the Multiverse of Madness, my man Wong looked like he getting too up in that, man, and I'm kind of worried. Like you look, you can kill off Robert Downey Jr., you can kill off Chris Evans, you can kill off whoever the hell you want to kill off, but Wong, man, no. Wong, he is untouchable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what y'all doing in here, like to give Steven back the Supreme title or whatever. You don't have to kill my boy Wong. You just want to be like, hey, you know what? Here, you can be the Sorcerer Supreme. Or whatever. But do not, Marvel, Kevin Feige, do not kill off Wong. There's no other character like Wong, man.
Yeah, man. The boy Wong been making us laugh. All three of us. That boy David had me cracking up. We was talking about it. Talking about every time you see Wong, that boy just like, oh, that's what's going on. Oh, hey, man.
He's chalking up the dudes.
He's chalking up the dudes, man. That boy had his suitcases. Title or whatever, you don't have to kill my boy Wong. You just want to be like, hey, you know what? Here, you can be the Sorcerer Supreme. Or whatever. But do not, Marvel, Kevin Feige, do not kill off Wong. There's no other character like Wong, man.
Yeah, man. The boy Wong been making us laugh. All three of us. That boy David had me cracking up. We was talking about it. Talking about every time you see Wong, that boy just like, oh, that's what's going on. Oh, hey, man.
He's chalking up the dudes.
He's chalking up the dudes, man. That boy had his suitcases. Just walked through the portal.
Don't cast that spell.
Don't cast that spell and just walk through. Right, you're on your own. Man, so man, do not kill my boy Wong.
No, please don't, man. I was like, man, please leave Wong alone, man. He provided us laughs, and he is the realest superhero ever. Because if any one of us who saw some mess that looked like it's too much for us, oh, that's okay. Hey, bet, where you going, Steven? David, where y'all going? James, I'm gonna. There's somebody calling me over there. Let me go handle that in the other dimension or something, man. I'm gone. Man,
I got some noodles on.
But man, man. So
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
I was going to say, also, I just wanted to see. I know they touching on some of the what if storyline, with Doctor Strange trying to save his love interest, Michelle Adams. I wouldn't mind them, retelling that, but don't do it how you did it from, shot for shot. Twist it up a little bit. That's the only thing I'm worried about it. Even though, the what if version was pretty heartbreaking to watch and stuff like that. It was really deep. But, once you've seen it, because like some movies, they have the tendencies, like once, I can use for like a video game or something like that. If a video game did something already, it's all right to, when you're trying to make a movie from a video game. It's cool to try to keep some key, like, holy shit moments,
right.
But don't do it shot for shot, because there's like, well, I already seen that. So you wouldn't be able to feel, and you wouldn't be able to feel the same way you felt when you watched or, you played certain moments. So I just hope they do it a little bit differently and turn it up. And Mordo looks like he's gonna be not even a big threat.
Yeah, boy got them top breaks going.
Yeah, he gonna be like a bench warmer, and I hope not, because I really did enjoy his character in the first one.
True.
And I'm very familiar with him in the comic books. He's very menacing and badass at times. So I hope they give him that mystique. And I love Scarlet Witch, so I'm always down to see her character develop and wow us.
Yeah, see what she can do.
Well, that's what big bad in this movie on Scarlet Witch.
It's supposed to be Scarlet Witch as the big bad, or is oh wow, okay. So, and that's all I was trying to figure out. So, is it supposed to be how Mordo was talking about in the trailer? He was saying, "Strange, you are the biggest threat," but we all know. What's that, bro?
Which Strange was talking about?
That is true. That's another thing too.
Finally, have that wedding.
Because supposed to have, I think, 4 variant of Doctor Strange supposed to be in the movie.
So, that is true.
Which Doctor Strange were you talking to?
Or if he was talking to Doctor Strange. Marvel with their trailers, they like to chop and mix it up. You saw people complaining that Toby and Andrew wasn't in the Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
And the little one shot where Spider-Man was swinging and Lizard was jumping but was at the bottom. Yeah. Clearly he wasn't going at Spider-Man. So and when you watch the movie, you see, oh, that was that shot. Yeah. I bet you a bunch of them feel dumb, crying. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for you to put these villains from other films and not the other Spider-Man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that is true.
I like how Marvel do their trailers. Please don't reveal. Even sometimes I get pissed off, like Infinity War. Hulk did not show up in that final battle at all, so I was pretty pissed off. So,
James started.
I'm about to get mad again, man.
Yep, already.
About to get irritated again. This guy, dog, boy. Hey,
Kevin Feige, why in this multiverse movie, my man Hulk need a do-over? All right, he needs a do-over.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
So.
Yeah, because David was just talking about that with the She-Hulk series is about to come out. It's going to lead into World War Hulk, and so
See, I'm a little worried about that. I trust Marvel. I trust Marvel. But She-Hulk is one of my favorite female superhero characters.
Really?
And yes, I love She-Hulk. So just because she's just beautiful. I don't know why, but I always love She-Hulk. And actually, I like She-Hulk more than I like the Hulk. And so when that little snippet of the trailer came out, I was just like, it looked kind of cheesy. And maybe they just wanted to do that. Everything TV show wise that they put out, I've enjoyed. I think the best one was Hawkeye out of all the TV shows.
Yeah. Yeah, David said.
So I'm just a little on the fence of a little bit. I just probably need to see more. I trust them. They never let me down thus far, so we'll see.
I agree, man. Totally agree.
How he turned back to
How you turn back to the what now? You said the Hulk?
how the Hulk turned back to Bruce Banner because at the end games he said he couldn't turn back. They merged to one.
That is true. Yeah.
That is true.
Human. Because at the end of Shang-Chi he was human, and that clip of She-Hulk he was human.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. I want to.
When his arm's still in the cast.
Yeah. Because they said that's permanent.
Oh man.
He gonna when World War Hulk come through, it's gonna shake off, and so that right, man. So yeah, it just makes you think about how long. So now I'm trying to think like the timeline now, like how long ago is this going on? Is this like going on? Is that going on at the same time? Spider-Verse, the No Way Home is going on because the timelines and everything. That was a big thing. So I guess we just have to wait and see, and wait to see more trailers and everything, man. Because like Steven,
That's why.
Was that now?
But, I mean, I think Marvel messed up at just like with No Way Home, the timeline wasn't right.
Yeah.
They find out who Spider-Man is, and all of a sudden Flash got this book. That was like he wrote a book in a couple of days. So it's the timelines always kind of like, okay, what time is this? They say, okay, Halloween has passed because they say take the Halloween decoration down. That's how he thought about Doctor Strange. The next thing you know, it's Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I think time did pass. Time probably did, go by a little bit, I guess, before he could work up the courage and try to go see his friend. I don't know. You're right. You're right.
It's like
8 weeks since was the 2 weeks, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, what happened with all this? They messed up a lot, I mean, if you watch enough as much time as I did, they messed up a lot of stuff that nobody.
That is true. That is.
You think about with some of these films, man. I used one recently, the No Time to Die part film, the last James Bond film. So that was a time jump, and they never mentioned the time jump. It just went from scene to scene to scene until I don't know if anybody see it. I don't want to spoil this for nobody.
No,
but
you good.
Yeah. So then his daughter, and you're like, was she pregnant or something like that? So it never established that a certain amount of time went by. You just thought it was like last week he was just with a little girl and a couple of scenes, and here you go, you got a 5 or 6 year old kid, and there was no establishment of the time jump. I'm like, man, like,
yeah.
We say like, hey, it's been 5 or 6 years or something like that, but a lot of films do that.
Yeah, they do.
Like you don't realize it till some reveal. Like, wait, like, yeah. So they do that, and Marvel has been the omega of messing up timelines. Mm-hmm. You did it with Spider-Man, Homecoming, in the very beginning with the attack on New York. So it just didn't, like, they time's been all messed up.
Yeah, man. But we still right there paying them money to see it. I'm like, man.
Oh yeah.
Timeline on the Multiverse of Madness. They fix everything.
Pretty much. Yeah, man. So I'm interested. Like, well, I know the movie comes out early May. I think first week of May. Yeah. So I'm not sure how long is the runtime of it, but we already know. We might as well go ahead and say that this runtime won't be like damn near close to 3 hours because it's so much.
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty. Yeah, I think that's the requirement.
I wouldn't necessarily say it has to be 3 hours, but I would like, close to that mark. Mm-hmm. I think like just watching the past couple of films that they released, like it doesn't feel like it, Endgame don't feel like it's 3 hours, but it's 3 hours, so I'm okay with that if, they follow that type of process where we're watching it and you don't, you know what I'm saying? When you went and you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League, you was like, oh shit, it's 4 hours, but it really didn't feel like it was 4 hours to me. No. Yeah, so, as long as, you can capture, the audience, people would enjoy, those 3 hours, 2.5. So, Spider-Man didn't feel like it was long than it was, but
no,
it was that was the word I'm looking for. It was pretty lengthy.
Yeah.
When I got out of the, because I went to the movies at like 1:00, came out, it was like 6 or 5. So I was like, oh man, it was pretty long.
It's dark outside. Like shit.
Yeah, it's dark outside, man.
So,
but here's in the Multiverse of Madness. Who was that girl with the jean jacket with the star on the back?
She's a character. She got a figure. I don't know who she is, but she got a figure.
It's America something. I can't think of her name right now.
Yeah, it's I forgot her name, but yeah, she got an action figure. So they already released a little line of figures. That's how I saw old dude that he had dreads, and she was a part of that little figure lineup. I was like, who is she? First, I thought she was Miss Marvel, the little stretchy one.
Oh, that one, yeah.
Yeah. I thought she was what is it, Kamala Khan?
Kamala Khan?
Kamala Khan. Kamala Khan. I thought that's who she was. Man, they gotta separate these Marvels, man. There's too many of them. You got Captain Marvel, it's Miss Marvel, and stuff. So it's Marvel. Y'all gotta and then you got Monica Rambeau's character. I just call her Monica Rambeau. I'm not gonna call her, because she's a Marvel as well.
I agree with you. I mean, they
say Brie Larson is supposed to make an appearance in the Multiverse of Madness as well. A rumor. Yeah.
A
rumor.
We gotta see. And you know what? We get to Ms. Marvel, man. It's not that we don't like the actress. It's just the fact that the writing for her was just for her character.
Talk for Brie Larson.
Yeah, I like Brie Larson, man. It's just the writing for a character because I think that's no shade, Brie Larson, I love you, but it's just that I was tired when I was watching the movie, so that's the very first Marvel movie that I fell asleep on, and I gotta go back and watch it or see.
That's boring.
And that's
see, my brother-in-law, he can't even finish it. He done watched, I think maybe 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And every time, like they show her, he's like, "Damn, I gotta finish watching Captain Marvel." Yeah. I don't know why I can't finish it. I turned it off in like the first 10 seconds. I was like, I enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty good. I liked the dynamic of her and Samuel L. Jackson.
Right.
They got great chemistry. Obviously, they played in a couple of movies together.
Yeah, Sam ain't gonna let you. Sam ain't gonna let you have stuff. And you're right, they did play for movies with each other. And being around Samuel Jackson is not gonna let you have stuff around him. You better bring it. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna see what they do with it. I know it was a rumor. They said that there's some pictures of her on Captain Marvel 2 of some characters that's around her. I don't know who it was. I didn't read the article, but I think those pictures are out. You can see. You know how it is. They always spoiling everything. But with that being said, man, so getting back to the Multiverse of Madness, who would y'all like to see on this roster of people fighting in this multiverse? Y'all personal picks.
I love to see like cameos of a couple of new heroes that they announced. Like I like to see like a little glimpse of Moon Knight. I like to see like a cameo from Mahershala Ali's Blade. Just give the people something. You ain't got to give it a lot. It could be multiverse opening and whatever, and you just see Mahershala Ali with his sword or whatever like that, and that'd be dope. I like them to really establish the multiverse and how does Loki connects to it, and why, like what are the other consequences for Spider-Man? Because as we see, Doctor Strange has these consequences because what he did for Peter, but there has to be other consequences if the multiverse is in a flux because you thought you fixed it, but you didn't. So
true. All right, cool. I dig that. David, who would you like to see on this roster that you feel as if will make it into that cut for this?
I want to see the Punisher and Luke Cage.
Ooh, Punisher and Luke Cage. Very good picks. I like those.
Yeah. My boy Charlie Cox can come back. Yeah, bring back. I can't think of nobody's name. I know. John Berthal and what's my guy name?
For Luke Cage, Mike Colton.
Yeah, Mike Colton.
Yeah.
Bring those guys back because he made a perfect Luke Cage. Like I say, Marvel always had great casting. Other than the Iron Fist, I just couldn't get into it. I'm sorry. The dude that played Danny Rand, it was just terrible. Maybe it was just the writing. Yeah, I just couldn't.
I think it was the writing because when he transitioned to the Luke Cage series, and Luke Cage said himself, "There's something different about you." Maybe it's like I don't know. And you're like, "I don't know, I'm just more chill." So they whoever was the writers for Luke Cage and the way they handled his character, they made him likable because in his first season, to me, of Iron Fist, he came off whiny, and I think that I'm trying to think what else was it with him. Maybe it was
soap. Yeah, it was soap opera to me. He was just like you said, whiny and just like, and then he didn't have a purpose. It was like there was no purpose other than he was fighting the hand. Yeah. And it was like, why? Like, why is this? Mm-hmm. And I feel like they didn't go deep enough to his background. And he's a character that, there haven't been any iteration of him other than comic books and animated TV shows.
Yeah.
So nobody really knew who he was. So that was your job to come up with the perfect origin story. Mm-hmm. So, and they failed in that regard.
Yeah. And now that I hear you talking about it, and thinking back to the Defenders on Netflix, that old lady, I think that was Madame Gao. The one with the old lady with the cane, I can't remember her name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But she made me laugh because she said what everybody was thinking. She said, "You got to be one of the most stupidest Iron Fists yet." I could not help but crack up laughing because he did make some stupid decisions, and Rosario Dawson was telling him that. She said, "You doing some stupid stuff. I like Colleen Wynn more than I liked him," and she told him like, "Danny, you not doing this right." So. I guess I'll blame it on the writers, but maybe he gotta do something really awesome to redeem himself.
Oh yeah.
Just have to put it in the right people's hands to handle his character the right way to make us like him. Because
maybe we'll get the ultimate Spider-Man when he had the team with Luke Cage and Fist and White Tiger.
Yeah. They can do that.
Hey man, it's time for my boy Miles Morales to get a live action portrayal. I love Peter, but it's time for Miles.
Yeah.
Well, they did teach in the movie. I was hoping you were black, but I'm pretty sure there's a Spider-Man.
Yep. Straight up, man. So, who else would y'all put on that roster to finalize it, man? Or who will be y'all? Let's say who will be y'all top 5?
Top 5, mine will have to be Moon Knight.
Okay.
X-Men as a whole.
X-Men as a whole?
Yeah, X-Men as a well. You just established mutants.
Okay.
So it can be anybody.
Okay.
Maybe a Fantastic Four gym.
Okay, that's 3.
I'm gonna have to go Kang the Destroyer.
Oh, nice. Okay, 4. That's yeah.
And my last one, the Eternals, or something dealing with the Eternals. I'd love to see that as well.
One of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, nice. Oh, damn, that's very, very good. I dig that. Okay, David, what about you? Who'll be on your roster, your top 5?
I already said Black Panther. I'm sorry. The Punisher, Luke Cage.
2.
Ghost Rider.
Those are 3. Okay, nice.
Of course, the X-Men, especially Rogue. I'm about to steal your thought, James.
Go ahead, bro. It's all good. That's 4.
Because if Captain Marvel in there, I want Rogue to suck her dry.
I've been preaching that for the longest. I'm like, ooh, the Rogue. If Marie,
well, you know, it was rumored for the new Captain Marvel movie, Rogue was supposed to be the villain or something like that in the movie.
She was gonna be that.
Yeah.
Beat that. Whoop. I'm like smoking. Whoop that.
Whoop that. That's my dog.
That's my dog.
You know, anybody got a problem, you let me know. That's my dog.
Oh, man. So I'm gonna start making a meme now. When I learn how to start photoshopping, put Ms. Marvel on, put Rogue's head on top of Demo's body, and Ms. Marvel be what's her name or Red. And you want some of this too?
It's my movie.
No.
What movie? What movie?
Oh man! So
I'm supposed to be the hero in this movie.
Man.
But I was really hoping that this would happen.
Yeah.
That they get a Captain America and Iron Man from another universe and bring them over.
They did mention. I read for Iron Man, there's supposed to be a Tony Stark variant in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. I read that somewhere.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Man. Okay, so I guess that leaves me. So it's a lot of work with this, man, too. So trying not to pick y'all picks as well too. And David took mine right there with Rogue. That would have been too fun. That'd have been classic. Like, we got all this going on, but you worry about whooping Ms. Marvel ass. Hell yeah, that bitch can. Oh man. So who would I like to see in this? Just for me being silly, I would love to see Terrence Howard and Don Cheadle make that cross. I just think it'll be hilarious as hell. So that's me being me. Now that I got that out of the way.
That was supposed to be my suit, baby.
Said my turn.
Nah, man, that's my suit, man.
That's my suit, man.
Stephen Strange, man. What we gonna do? Like, I'm tired of your ass.
Where Cookie at, man? I mean, where Cookie?
Man, Lucius about to see your ass back to your own universe, man. So yeah, me being silly, I want to get that out the way. Another pick, I want to pick somebody from the X-Men that somebody who they would love to see besides Wolverine, besides Rogue. I want to pick one of the X-Men leaders. So I'm gonna pick Cyclops. I'm pick Cyclops. He's an asshole. He's like Wolverine said, he's a dick, but when you get the right Cyclops to be the leader, since he is the leader. No shade towards Storm. I know Storm whooped his ass in the comic books without her powers. But I would love to see Cyclops come in because he is that leader, and they need somebody strong from that team to show it to. They need that. X-Men needs that. That franchise needs that. So yeah. So Cyclops, Terrence Howard, and Don Cheadle. That's all of them to one. 3. I would love to see who else. I'm gonna go ahead and be silly again and say I want to see Steve Rogers, Captain America, come in and no, actually, matter of fact, give me Michael B. Jordan. Y'all know where I'm going with this. Give me Michael B. Jordan. Give me what's his name? Well, I can't think of his name right now. Chris Evans come through as Human Torch, just to see how crazy how silly and crazy that they can get with it.
Oh, they both gonna be here.
Yeah, both of them. Have both of them come in as Human. Have both of them come in as Human Torch, and I want them to alternate costumes or whatever. I like it just sounds crazy and funny as hell to me, and that just like it's Multiverse of Madness. I need to see some of that madness, man. I need that, just to see how crazy they can get. 4. Who would be 4? We already know Deadpool gonna be in it, so I'm gonna cancel him out. I need somebody from Into the Spider-Verse to come through. Man, I'm trying to think.
Morbius.
Huh?
I was gonna say Morbius.
Morbius would be good.
The universe.
Yeah, he's a good pick. I'm trying to think who else from Fox will be come through there. Silver Surfer. I need just a little bit from him, even though he has cosmic abilities and powers. Give me a cameo of him. Give me a cameo of him. And
we're gonna need Galactus. We're gonna need Galactus if we get the Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I was gonna say that we was gonna need Galactus.
And that's what I'm leading to. I need Silver Surfer to come through there for real quick and give him the message, like setting it up for later on. Of who else is out there, because it's just they can bring anybody in there. So yeah, man. Is that 5?
That was 5.
That was 5. Yeah. So yeah, those are my picks right there, man. All great picks, y'all. I love it. I dig it, man. I dig it. Yeah.
But if we talk about Galactus, let me say this. I'm taking my glasses off for this one.
Oh.
Do not, I repeat, do not give us another shadow. You hear me? We don't want a shadow of Galactus. We want to see Galactus.
On no damn planet.
Yeah, please.
Y'all keep the Eternal, so get what we want.
No planet.
Yeah, man. Oh, straight up, man. Please.
The only planet I want to see is Galactus with it in his hand, crumbling.
But please show us that. Oh man. So with me being me, I want y'all to pick one more. I'm gonna put an asterisk by this. Who would be one more solid pick that y'all would pick? I'm gonna go ahead and say Dr. Doom, because I would love to see him quarrel with others, because you know how Dr. Doom is. Dr. Doom is an asshole.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. So yeah, Dr. Doom would be my pick.
Oh, dang, man. Oh, yeah, I took all the good ones.
There's some more out there. Yeah, maybe you got a lot to work with. You got Spider-Verse, you got X-Men. You can think about all the villains and heroes that they used in the past for these films.
Let me think. Go ahead, David. Let me think.
Oh, the only person I can think of is Apocalypse that I want to see.
Oh shit!
Hey!
A good Apocalypse, not that crap y'all made, Fox. Want the Apocalypse as a giant? That little man y'all had in that movie. Hear me?
Boys, I chose violence today. I want Apocalypse in this motherfucker.
The only one I can think of, I would love to see is probably Better Ray Bill, but I'm hoping they'll introduce him in the new Thor movie.
Ooh,
so
that's a
we'll
good
see.
pick.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite characters too.
That's one of your favorite?
Yeah, he's one of my favorite.
Gotcha.
So,
Dave, what was that you said? You said something about Thor?
I said I'm not excited about that Thor movie, but we'll see.
Still.
They might surprise us with Love and Thunder.
If it ain't false, I'm walking out. I'm just gonna leave.
Well, I think that's the direction they going. She's supposed to be the female Thor.
Out now.
Gosh, man.
She made a pretty good Thor in the comics. She was pretty cool.
She did. I give her that.
Yeah. It's just the way how they handled her character, and how Natalie Portman didn't want to be a part of it, and now I guess they talked to her, gave her some extra money, and now she's back in it. So, and that's
money talk.
Yeah, true. So they gonna have to come with it for real. They got to come with it, and that's the thing. Before we get off of this this meeting right here, that's the thing with so me, David, and Eric talked about the state of Marvel and how they handled the female characters. So
Mm-hmm.
Steve, I want you to give us your take on it. I'm hoping that they handle these characters right, but what are your thoughts on it? Because it looks like Marvel is like slowly um, transitioning into putting the heroines in the front. What are your takes on it?
Uh, I think it should have been done a long time ago. I think
Mm-hmm.
Black Widow should have got a movie right in the first uh, couple of chapters of the Infinity Saga. I think that you waited till you kill her off, and you didn't make this move until you saw the success of Wonder Woman.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like that should have been done. We all saw Scarlett Johansson lead in many movies. She did Lucy and something else. So
Shit, a lot of stuff.
yeah, so I think it was too late. And stop trying to get like female producers to do female heroes. I mean, there's some good uh male directors that can do the film also. So
Yeah,
that
yeah, I agree with you, man. They probably can. Yeah, I mean, it's cool to get the female directors to do it, but it's just like it's way how you handle the story and that I am woman. I mean, I know y'all they gonna want that because they automatically they gonna want that uh, my heroine woman. That's you can do that, but it's just the way how you handle the story, man, and who's writing it, and how
yeah.
you.
And then another thing with it is don't make it all political and stuff like that.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't need that. Uh as a man, if she's badass and pretty cool, we'll go see it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't need to go like, well, she's a woman and I believe in, women rights and equality and all that type of stuff. But don't try to make it where you're trying to get a point across.
Mm-hmm.
Just make a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Like one of the things I love about the first Wonder Woman movie, there was none of that. It was just,
Yeah.
she was badass. She was naive at times. It wasn't, like she was, oh, I can do this and you are a man. And no, she just wanted. And so that's what I like about the first Wonder Woman. Sad, the second one couldn't have that effect. But, going forward with these female characters, man, like you just make them badass. Trust me, we're going to go see it.
Yeah.
And some of the video games I play where you can play with the female or male, majority of the time I always pick the female because the female character has more character to them. So just as long as you make it badass and like as men we'll go see it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be woman can do this and no, I don't need to be all that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
You agree with that a little too, David?
Yeah, I just say get Kevin Feige and the Russo brothers to do the movie.
Yeah.
They do all Marvel movies and just leave it at that.
that's true. And Matt Reeves, the guy who's behind the Spider-Man movies, because he's doing a pretty good job.
I agree, man. And I
But
agree with
now
you.
the story won't be going all over the place with different ideas. You're all on the same page.
Mm.
Yep. I agree. I totally agree, man. And like y'all saying, just let the woman be badass. Like, for example, Rhea Ripley, Aliens. I mean, that was a certain point in time where they just needed to change some things, and she was like she is the cornerstone of what we talking about. She went in there and like they're not being too political. I know that was a different time then, but we all got behind her because she was like, I'm taking no shit. I'm going there. This is the problem. This is going on, and let's go. And that's what we want to see. You can. Yeah, I know we live in a world where everybody want to be politically correct and they want to, drive home a certain point, but don't do it too much to where it feels as if like you preaching and trying to teach us. Then that way right there, it's like you taking us out of the movie and then it just you lose interest quick. So yeah, that's it right there, man. This is Java's VIP room. Y'all got any closing moments before we get up out of here, man?
Oh, sure. All I say is it's a card. It's a comic book, y'all. It's not that serious. They're not real people.
Yeah.
So give us what we want. Make it fun. Make it like the comic book. I mean,
Copy and paste.
yeah, pretty much. Yeah. They're not real.
Not real. And everything ain't got to be so goddamn political.
Yeah.
People be so sensitive about stuff. It's a comic book, y'all.
Oh my god.
It's not real.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So this don't make movies to push your agenda down our throats.
Exactly.
You know.
One thing I like about Fast and the Furious, you can say they should have stopped a long time ago. That could be, but when I go into a Fast and the Furious movie, I don't have to think about Black Lives Matter. I don't have to think about women's rights. I don't have to think about police brutality. And I'm not saying that it's not important or whatever, but sometimes art is a form where you want to go in and you want to forget about it. And you want to just enjoy a bullshit ass movie with over the top shit that you know that just ain't sensible. That's what I like about. That's why I keep going and watch Fast and the Furious, because they got it down packed. There's no political. There's no agenda. There's nothing. It's just you go in. You're gonna laugh. You might cry a little bit. You're gonna be like, oh, you know. So like that's all. Like it doesn't need to be political in superhero comic book films. Yeah. I get, the political side with Captain America because his stuff has always been political. He's Captain America. I get that.
Yeah.
But other heroes, it does not have to be political. You ain't got to cater to a certain group of people or stuff like this. I get it. Representation is important. That's great. But just make a movie where everybody can enjoy, make it good, make them feel the story. So far, Marvel, I have done that. So, just keep it going.
Please don't mess it up. Please. I beg of you.
Please.
You've been going strong. Don't pull a DC. Sorry, DC. Ooh. Sorry, DC. It needs to be said, DC. It needs to be said. The only thing that you got going is your animated movies. And every animated movie I've seen, I have liked until this last Injustice crap. That was an abomination. You're allowed one abomination. You're allowed one abomination.
Hold on, you're forgetting about Harley Quinn and Batman.
Oh my God! Oh.
Now, see, I haven't seen that one. I ain't seen that one.
What about Birds of Prey?
Birds of Prey.
Man.
Yeah, that movie didn't need to be made either.
Man,
but that's the DCU. So anything after the first Wonder Woman and Batman versus Superman, anything after that, Aquaman. And I like Shazam, personally. I
like Shazam. I like
it. So anything out of those couple of 8 movies, anything after that was just Suicide Squad. It was just because of Margot Robbie and Will Smith. Will Smith was not Deadshot. He was Will Smith, but he made the movie. So the best part of the movie, he was on that car killing everybody. So
what about Suicide Squad with King Shark?
So it was the same emotion, same emotion. It was only good because of John Cena and King Shark. Other than that, that movie plot didn't make sense. The whole say the star jellyfish, John Cena and King Shark tag team and carried that movie. He just, I love you, brother, but your character, Bloodsport, was just dull. I thought, even though you were a real character in the comic books, I just thought you was the great value version of Deadshot. So I don't know.
Oh, man. No. That's all I can think of.
Y'all watered Harley Quinn down. She really didn't have that much screen time.
That weasel that made me laugh. Oh my God.
And Weasel.
Weasel.
Yeah.
The damn Weasel. Cock out of the. Oh my God.
And then you killed Captain Boomerang. I don't know why you did that.
Man.
Contracts.
Yeah, man. We're gonna have to have like I don't know how much time we're gonna spend on that one when that DC one comes through. I'm gonna need a drink. or something when we talk about that.
Right.
But before we get up out of here, man, one last thing. How much fun y'all think Deadpool gonna have in this Multiverse of Madness, man?
Oh man, that's gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, well, I don't know. So it's a new report coming out that he's not going to be a part of the MCU. That he's just going to be in his. Yeah, he's going to be in his own separate movie or whatnot. So I don't know how true that is, but apparently it's Marvel confirmed it. But he's not supposed. He's not going to be part of the MCU. He's just going to be his own separate movie, so it can stay rated R, I guess.
I hope it's not true because that'll be so.
Yeah,
that'll be a lot of money right there because that's what we want.
And at least let him pop in the Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
For real.
At least because that's so much money right there, and that'll be so dope. So we just gotta wait and see, man. So, yeah, man.
So just imagine you just watching it and he goes, "Hey."
Oh, that'll be so golden. I'm just looking forward to it.
Time to cook the fucking chimichangas.
Oh my God, Ryan Reynolds will have so much fun with that. Just let him eat.
Man, the first two movies, but the second one, oh my God. The one scene that gets me all the time is when they're on that bus or train and the dude saying, You killed Black Tom, you racist son of a bitch.
That was clear. See, that's what I'm saying. Like y'all missing something, dude. Please, please,
oh, man.
Put him in there and keep him in there. I know he rated R, but let this. It's ways they can go about doing it. Oh man,
that'll be so hilarious. Because even the comic, Deadpool will pop in and make a little cameo, and then pop out.
Yeah, and pop out. So yeah, you gotta have Ryan Reynolds, man.
Yeah, come on.
Because that's what everybody waiting on, and he was born to play Deadpool. That's like one casting that Fox got right. I mean, Hugh Jackman was Wolverine, was great and stuff, and I thought Kelsey Grammer as Beast was dope. You wouldn't expect it, but I was like, hey, you know what? And then when they did the makeup and everything, I was like, he was just in the cartoon. So yeah, I would love to see Kelsey Grammer as Beast. Hey man, I know it's probably some long hours in that chair with the makeup and all this stuff. Hey, go through it for the fans, man. Go and get that check.
Go ahead, Kelsey. We miss you, brother.
I would love to see the new chick that plays Jean Grey in the last couple of X-Men movies return.
Hunger Games.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, you talking about wait, Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's Sophie Turner.
Yeah, Sophie Turner. She made a pretty good Jean Grey, I thought, in my opinion.
She did. It was just the writing for it.
And,
homeboy Bryan Singer, who about to be on trial soon. But that's another. Hey, that's another conversation.
You wasn't supposed to bring that up.
Hey, made us out there.
Oh, Mr. Jones. Oh, you were not supposed to bring that up, sir.
Hey, man. Hey.
No, Bryan Singer tells you like Pops. Tell nobody.
It's all. Man, they cracking down, man.
I'm trying to tell you.
They cracking down. That's the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, yeah, man. So we gotta get out of here. I appreciate my guests, David. Appreciate you as always, my brother. And
appreciate you too, man.
Yes,
thanks
sir,
for the invite.
Always, brother. Always. And B.
No problem, man. It's nice to catch up with you guys, man.
Always.
We gotta hang out in person sometime.
Oh hell yeah! I'm always down for that.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. That is the show, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all like, share, comment, and subscribe, and go over to the Marvelous Night YouTube channel. Check his content.
A lot of content. 108 videos.
Yes, indeed.
Knock yourself out.
Check my brother out, man. Y'all be safe out there. See y'all soon.
You too, brother. All right, y'all.
Oh, yeah.